And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid facing RB Leipzig.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Riquelme. And possession lost by Real Madrid. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Keane. Nicely cut out. Must take the lead here. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Delap. Vidi Orban. Paolo Maldini. They've given it away. Liam Delap. Garincha. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Real Madrid have given us away. David. And he's through here. Martin de Roon. It's with de Roon. Real chance. Determined defending. Garincha. Now with Delap. He's in here. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Martin de Roon. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. David. Moving the ball nicely. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? And it's in! 1-0! They've breached the defence. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Ikoma Luis Openda. And he's in. The net is staring him in the face. Still alive. And the problem not completely solved. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Liam Delap. Now with Delap. Well, they keep passing away. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Liam Delap. On to Delap. Martin Cáceres. Keane. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Ten minutes to go. Garincha. On to Delap. Chance here. Our keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig, just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Greif. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Ruud Gullit. Nico Williams. A danger here as he runs at them. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, that's how to keep. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. He's played it short here. Silva. Ikoma Luis Openda. Good tackle. Maldini with the clearance. Ikoma Luis Openda. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Openda. Ronaldo. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Gullit. Ronaldo. Good movement. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Nedved. Into the advanced position. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Ronaldo. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Bernardo Silva. It's with Hamšík. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Jonathan David. Nico Williams. Gullit. Ronaldo on the ball. And intercepts again. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Paolo Maldini. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, nothing comes of it. Pavel Nedved. Bernardo Silva. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Ikoma Luis Openda. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Can they grab the lead late on? Can they forge ahead? And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball, and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant.
This could square the game. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's RB Leipzig up against Crystal Palace.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And Leipzig have it back now. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Warren Zaire-Emery. Ryan Cherki. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. And Leipzig regaining possession. And no problems at all for the keeper. And Palace unable to retain possession. David. And now it's Hamšík. Read it superbly to take back possession. And teammates around him. Cherki. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Martin de Roon. Jonathan David. Now with David. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Hamšík. Jonathan David. Bernardo Silva. Must take the lead here. Chance maybe. The first half here comes to an end. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And the keeper in position to grab hold of it. Schweinsteiger. A very timely interception. Hernan Crespo. Fuller! Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Ikoma Lois Openda. And Leipzig, a real opening now. Can he find the net? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. And the action underway again. The onus very much on Palace to find a response now. Cherki. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Well, a foul after the previous one. And a free kick ensues. Possession lost, intercepted. Crespo. Silva. David. Cherki. Promising pass. Opportunity it is. The net is staring him in the face. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. Hernan Crespo. Now with Fuller. And given away. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left and the margin just 1.
Well, not much time left now, and these Leipzig supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere inside this stadium.
Can he finish them off? Oh my goodness, he's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Openda. David. Good work from PSG to win it back. And that'll be a Leipzig throw-in. Hamsik. Ryan Cherki. Good tackle, take it away. Pavel Nedved. Garincha. Orban. Marek Hamsik. Now with David. Hamsik now. Cherki. No foul, PSG advantage. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Can they forge ahead? And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Bernardo Silva. High quality defending. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? To take the lead. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Silva. An alert intervention. Openda. Jonathan David. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Scholes. On to Kerkez. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Nedved. Oh, danger here. A PSG corner it is, and potentially an opportunity. Hamšík. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. And out of play for a Leipzig throw-in. Well read to put an end to that attack. Ryan Cherki. Ikoma Luis Openda. Garincha. Garincha now. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Garincha. Jules Koundé on the ball. Attacking possibilities for PSG. A fine reading of the situation. Riquelme! Ikoma Luis Openda. Nedved. Scholes. The switch of play now. Gerrard. Determined defending. Martin de Roon. Bernardo Silva. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Openda. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Juan Riquelme. Silva. Jonathan David. Cherki. And tidily played. A real opening now. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Substitution it is for PSG. Must take the lead here. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig, and they face Delphine.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
I couldn't quite find his teammate. Good movement. And with that, the attack fizzles out. David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Still alive. Well, not away properly. On a time for composure on the ball. Conceição. Kolo Muani. Theo Hernandez. It's with Daron. Jonathan David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Openda. Failed to keep hold of it. Conceição. Still passing it around with authority. Excellent defending. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Openda. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Marquisio. Kolo Muani. And clears the danger. Conceição. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Locatelli, just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Can he put them in front? Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. David. And he's made headway. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. 1-0 then. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Francisco Conceição. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. David. Oh, they've lost it. This could level it. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Jonathan David. Theo Hernandez. Ryan Cherki. Openda. Marquisio. Kolo Muani. Conceição. Kefren Turam. Francisco Conceição. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Kefren Turam. Francisco Conceição. A very good tackle. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Ikoma Luis Openda. Lam read it well. This could square the game. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Openda. Martin Daron. Muani. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? It has to be. Must take the lead here. Now, Hook. A chance to settle it. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. So the final whistle here, and the two sides went at it hammer and tongs, but a draw in the end. What did you make of it from the Leipzig point of view?
Well, Derek, it will feel like a defeat in that dressing room. They had the game won and were in control, but they just couldn't see it out. That's a real blow to them.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig facing Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Openda. Just the challenge that was required. Shevchenko. Rafinha. Bernardo Silva. Ikoma Luis Openda. Martin de Roon. Real chance. Abedi Pele. Rafinha. Possession one. Abedi Pele. Here's Ibrahimovic. Can they forge ahead? Oh, Tosin. Brilliant save. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. Now with Ibrahimovic. Here's Rafinha. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ikoma Luis Openda. And cleared away. Can he put them ahead? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Hamšík. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Very effective passing sequence. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Openda. And he's in. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Silva. So a half an hour remaining. Leipzig a bit sloppy in possession. What can Real do from this position? And will it be the leveller? Marek Hamšík. It's with Hamšík. Pressing like that will help the cause. Pele. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Hamšík. Bernardo Silva. Martin de Roon. Ryan Cherki. Rafinha. Abedi Pele. Shevchenko. Excellent tackle from Paolo Maldini. Well, and in with a real chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Rafinha. Well, there to intercept. The final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Manchester City facing RB Leipzig.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Nicely timed tackle. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. Is this the moment? And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Ikoma Lois Openda. Can he put it in? Can they put it away? And still dangerous. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Can he put it away? Well, what a stop that was. Just not a particularly good corner there. And a strong tackle. Good work from Leipzig to win it back. Paul Scholes. Scholes. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Paolo Maldini. And a good-looking pass. Oh, big chance! Oh, and he gobbles up the second chance! Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. So 2-0 now. Enzo Fernandez. Mateus Cunha. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Theo Hernandez. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the ball moving again, with Leipzig very much in charge after the first 45. Will the pattern be the same in the second half? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now! And on with the action, and it's looking rather like a matter of how many for Leipzig. Cunha. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And City have possession once more. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, we're into the final half hour. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Jonathan David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Openda. And the ball back with City now. A City free kick forthcoming. Mateus Cunha. Openda. Jonathan David. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Martin de Roon, David, Ryan Cherki, Jonathan David, Bernardo Silva, and teammates around him. And a good take under duress there. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what their fans wanted to see.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Trippier has lost possession. Pele. Gianluca Zambrotta. It's with Makelele. Silva. Openda. On to David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Bernardo Silva. And the pass, a good one. And it might be. And up for grabs off the keeper. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then the reaction.
Martin de Roon. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Nedved. Still passing it around with authority. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Jonathan David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Cherki. On to David. He's in here. Surely. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Nedved. Claude Makalele. Can he make it count? Oh, it's a penalty in the opinion of the referee, and maybe they'll be able to level this up. And this for 1-1. Pele, and in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Gianluca Zambrotta. Pele. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Now, who can he play it to? Martin de Roon. Now with Hamšík. Well read to win possession back. Nedved. Well, we're into the final half hour. Zambrotta. Nedved. What can they do from here? An alert piece of defending. Openda. On to David. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. And still dangerous. Well, threat averted. A real opening now. And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. And a substitution in the offing. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Shevchenko. Hernandez. Silva. High pressing and good high pressing. Teammates available. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Anjing.